Talk about a feel-good show. I mean, Bustle has traditionally always staged. I mean, going back to all these fashion weeks over the years, the most spirited shows, the shows that were just about, feeling good in your own skin, regardless of the clothes. But the clothes are off the map fabulous. And then they've got those little kids in there with their new label, Bustle Sprouts. It just much too much. So to tell us more about that, please welcome the designers of Bustle, Ruth Promislau and Sean Hewson. Woo! So good, so good. Oh, it's just so good.
How are you?
But it's really all about making, people feel good, and that's why you got into the business in the first place and why you love to dress people.
There must be some reason for being in this business.
The fact, I remember the days when you were only doing menswear, and then you sort of crept into the women's realm. Well, women just love to wear these pieces, so they just bought them even if it was a men's cut. But it looks like you're doing women's cuts now too.
It's a little bit unisex, actually. Those, especially the joggers, that's just
Fabulous.
smaller sizes.
Wow, it looks so good on them. And then the kids, the Bustle Sprouts.
Much smaller sizes.
A couple of those kids are yours, I understand.
The hair? No, the hair?
Funny how that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, the joy in working together, as a husband and wife team, or the joy or the terror, the horror, I don't know. How easy or tough does it get?
Well, Ruth's the boss. That's basically,
We've been doing this for long enough that I think it's become fairly seamless. And now the kids are a whole new element because they've become quite involved. So now it's sort of a family affair.
That's so wonderful. So are they giving you ideas all the time?
Oh, yeah. They're working. Yeah, all the time.
What I love about it is that the sensibility is the same. I mean, just like you boil down the sizes, but it's still the same
cool
spirit.
People. I don't think of it as a kid's line so much as a line for cool little people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You started this many moons ago. I mean, you've been around. Yeah.
Yeah.
How has the Canadian fashion landscape changed since you first struck out?
Wow. I mean, well, certainly, you've been around for...
I'm a dinosaur, baby.
I should be asking you that. Well, I think one of the things that's great to see is sort of the menswear trend. Like menswear's really sort of burgeoning right now. Guys are really starting to embrace their aesthetic, and that's great for us. We were doing menswear when we were one of the only ones at Toronto Fashion Week. And now there's great menswear brands out there, and they're all pushing the envelope in their own way, which is really nice to see.
Exactly, spirited menswear, because your menswear was always like a little left of center. I mean, it was like, whoa, just to put it mildly. But now, I mean, even guys in this country, in this conservative or formerly conservative country of ours, seem to really be getting into dressing up.
Yeah, they're taking it on, and I love it. It's we just do what we do, and it warms my heart to see guys wearing my stuff on the streets, or when I see someone wearing our stuff, or they say, "Oh, I really love like that crazy stuff you guys do." It's nice because it is a little out there, but I think now is the time when guys aren't afraid and they just wear what they want to wear.
I asked this to a couple of the younger designers, younger, not that you're that old, but the people that are sort of more like novices in the scene, whether they thought it was a good time to be a Canadian designer. I'm going to ask you, do you think this is a good time, 2017, to be a Canadian designer, a designer in this country?
Well, I do think there is an increasing appreciation by Canadians for Canadian designers. And that's something everyone's wanted to see for a long time, and I think we are seeing it, and it's great. People are realizing that we have a lot of talent here, and you can buy Canadian designers and look your best.
And organizations like CAFA that put together this amazing event with a retail component as well. Robin and the Collections put together a similar event, Reset. I think the merging of runway and retail is really a key thing to our success, because Canadians can go out and they can see their homegrown talent showing on the runway, and then they have a place to go and consume it and and buy it and wear it, which is amazing.
It's great, which is a great message, of course, because we've got the pop-up shop located just across from Anthropology, and it's fabulous. Lots of great stuff there. Lots of great stuff from Bustle, of course, and for Bustle and Bustle Sprouts. What a great name. So thanks so much, Ruth Promislau and Sean Hewson of Bustle. Thanks so much, you guys. What a pleasure. Okay, we're going to see you back here for Michael Kale, so shop. Have fun. Bye-bye.